you are going on a listing presentation, things are kind of different because this is probably the first time you're meeting the person. And you are meeting them on their turf. So that phone call that you have to set up the appointment is very important. You want to ask them why they're selling, get their motivation, what are they doing next. You need to know that they have a clearly defined vision and a plan to get there. Not just the plan to get you into their house and maybe say that they want to know how much they can get for it. You need a little bit more motivation. If you're uncomfortable whatsoever, definitely, mention to them that you'd like to bring an associate. So there's a second set of eyes on the property to help make sure that you don't miss anything when you're going through and touring the home, so that you can really market the property the best way possible. So 2 realtors looking at it's better than 1. If there's any hesitation for you bringing an extra person, then that's a red flag, and I wouldn't go. When you get to the property, let them know, let the client know, hey, I'm almost there. Just so you know, I'm going to walk around the property and maybe tour the street a little bit before I come in, so that I as the realtor can approach the home just like a buyer would and start to see your property through their eyes. In that same scenario, you're learning your surroundings. So you know what escape routes there are should you need them. And then when you come into the house, you don't need to rush and go straight to sitting down at a table. Encourage the homeowner to take you on a tour through the home. Have them tell you why they bought the home, what they've done to improve the home since they've bought it. If there's a couple, you don't want just, one person to take you on a tour through the home, and then there's this other person somewhere around the property that you don't know where they are or what they're doing. So the best thing is to ask them both to guide you through the home, so that if one person forgets to point something out, the other one will catch it. And that way you know where both people are. And just like when you're touring a home with a buyer, those sellers will be in front of you leading the way. You will always be the closest one to the exit. So after you've toured the home with the sellers, and then it's time to sit down at the table and discuss everything with them. But at that point in time, you've spent enough time with them to have a sense of, are these good people, or am I uncomfortable? If you're uncomfortable, say, okay, I'm gonna go run some numbers on what you've told me about the home, and I'll get back to you in a few days. And just go ahead and exit. So the important thing is you always trust your gut, whether you get that nervousness over the phone, and if so, keep asking questions, bring a partner, or pass on that one altogether. That's, really trusting your gut is the most important thing. And when you're at the property, maybe the phone call went great, but when you actually met that person face to face, your instincts just made the hair stand up, you just were a little bit on edge. It's always safest to just follow your instincts there and go ahead and back on out and say, I've seen your house and I'll get back to you.